And girls, we have one more story left in the Bigelow Seed. It's called The Great Henry McBride. So we're going to read it today, and then we'll start a new Dr. Seuss book tomorrow. Ready? The Great Henry McBride. It's hard to decide, said young Henry McBride. It's terribly, terribly hard to decide. When a fellow grows up and turns into a man, a fellow should pick the best job that he can. But there are so many jobs that would be so much fun, it's terribly hard to decide on just one. I might be a farmer. That sounds pretty good. That could be my job, and now maybe it would. I'll buy a big farm somewhere out in the West and raise giant rabbits, the world's very best. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's the way I'll decide. I'll be Big Rabbit Man Henry McBride. That's an interesting job choice, a rabbit farmer. Do you think there's very much need for giant rabbits? Sorry, I thought my pages were stuck together. But now I don't know. I'm too smart and too clever to tie myself down to just one job forever. If I could have 2 jobs, now that would be swell. Besides taking care of the rabbits I sell, why, I could also be a doctor as well. The people will say when they feel sick inside, I'll go to the rabbit man, Dr. McBride. The man who does 2 things, yep, that'll be me. Doctor and rabbit man, Henry McBee. But why only 2 things? Say, I could do 3. I'll build a big radio broadcasting tower and broadcast the news and the sports every hour. And then I'll be famous and known far and wide as broadcaster rabbit man Dr. McBride. Pooh! 3 jobs is nothing. I still could do more. I've got lots of brains. It's a cinch. I'll do 4. I'll buy myself one of those seal training suits and train seals to balance big balls on their snoots. Then people will say young McBride sure is slick. He raises fine rabbits while healing the sick, while broadcasting news, and besides he's so quick, he's all the time teaching some seal a new trick. There he is as the doctor up here on this top. And then the radio broadcaster down here, and there's the seals that he's training. Seems like an awful lot of jobs. Maybe he should just pick one. And cow punching's great. So I'll do that, of course. I'll do all 5 jobs on the back of a horse. And when people see me come galloping by, they'll cheer and they'll shout, "What a wonderful guy! The man who does everything. Wow, he's a whiz. Why, he's got the very best job that there is. The seal training doctor, just look at him ride. The broadcasting rabbit man, 2-Gun McBride. Yep, I'll pick the very best job that I can when I finally grow up and turn into a man. But now, well, right now, I'm just still sort of small, and the best job of dreaming, with no work of all." So while he's got big dreams for when he grows up, he's enjoying being a kid and imagining all the things he could be when he grows up. Think about all the things that you could be when you grow up. What do you think you'd want your job to be? Do you want more than 1 job like Henry did? He ended up with 5. Or do you want to just do 1? Maybe 2. It just kind of depends on how motivated you are and how much work you're willing to put into it. Henry was willing to do a lot of work because it takes a lot of work to learn to be a doctor and to build a broadcasting tower and to work with cattle and rabbits and I don't know, just a lot of work. Maybe not the best thing for everybody, but it is just Dr. Seuss and he comes up with crazy things. So think about it a little bit. What would you like to do when you grow up? Would you want 1 job or 2 jobs? Just maybe no job at all. Maybe you just want to stay home and take care of your house and your kids while your spouse goes to work. Who knows? It's hard to tell. But think about it and dream and imagine and enjoy being small. See you guys tomorrow.